Hey, hi, hello. How are you? My name is Deidre-Ann, and if you're new here, I'm a romance author writing under two pen names. I write under Deidre-Ann for Black women and the men who love them, and Sky Winter for short, steamy romances. Mostly small town right now, but you never know. So, again, look at me. I'm sitting at my table, y'all. I'm sitting at my desk in a video for the first time in about almost 2 months. So yeah, it's a good day. It's been a good week, and we're gonna talk about it. This is the Nano Week 2 update. So if you want to hear how I've been doing in Nano, stay tuned. Alright, welcome back, guys. So week 1 went okay, and I was like, yeah, NaNoWriMo, week 1 always goes fine. And then week 2 came around, and your girl's surprisingly still tugging along the train, which is a little bit weird for me because normally this is around the time where things fall off the rails. And yeah, strangely, this month it hasn't been off the rails yet. I have been using Nia, the Vixen of Fiction's tactics, where I've written far more than I've actually logged, right? The last time we spoke, I had caught up. I did not have any words in the bank, and it was driving me nuts because I'm used to things going off the rails, right? But I'm happy to report that right now I have logged a little bit over 32,000 words on the site, but I have written 44,115 words, and it's November 13th, y'all. So I'm ahead of the game, and I'm loving it. Now, it's me, so there's always some chaos mixed into the whole scenario. I have all those words. If you look at my NaNoWriMo, it's called, what's it called? I completely forgot. Hodgepodge? I don't remember. I think it's Project Hodgepodge. I don't remember. I'm working on 6 different stories at once, right? I'm always a Nano rebel. I think I've done Nano the right way once, and then I just do whatever fits in my schedule, right? I just use Nano to get more words, and yeah, so whatever I'm working on, that's the Nano project. And this year it's 6 different stuff because I was sick for a while and I fell rightfully behind. So now that I'm rested and writing again, the issue is I'm not writing on the projects in the order I should be, which is a little bit problematic. If you remember my first video that I checked in when I announced Nano, I told y'all that I needed to get a full-length novel finished by mid-month. It's practically mid-month. I haven't started that project yet. That's not true. I have about a chapter, right? But if you know, a chapter isn't a completed book. I said it needed it completed by mid-month. So, needless to say, there's probably going to be a bunch of 10K days in my future, right? I did write a 10K day over this weekend, which was amazing. I didn't go in trying to do it, and I think that's my secret. If I go in just saying, hey, I wasn't even planning to write. It was supposed to be my day off, and a story came to me and I started writing, right? And the wonderful thing about being a pantster is that most of my stories aren't really planned in advance. I have like a general idea. So if something comes to me and I feel, I'm sort of a mood writer, but I force myself to write even when I'm not in the mood because mood writing don't pay the bills. And even I'm not mood writing right now, it's still not paying my bills, but I digress. I digress. But yeah, so if I can pull off a bunch of 10K days going forward, granted it's no longer about NaNoWriMo. I know I'm going to finish NaNoWriMo. As I said, I'm already 90-something% of the way there. I might not really, I'm a stickler for getting all the badges. That's why I've been holding back words. But I think for my own goals that I need to accomplish this month, I may just log all the words whenever I get over 50K and just be a winner of Nano and then move on. because I have been thinking a whole lot about like my branding and my, oh, speaking of branding, y'all, if y'all see me, y'all notice I have not posted on social media outside of YouTube in a while, right? In a while, a hot minute. Unless it's something that I promised to do. I keep my promises. So like you'll see me, I've published things about AWC. Quick plug, if you are an Authortuber and you have a pitch that you'd like to present in the Authortube Writers Conference, the 2024 version, you know, your pitches are going to be accepted, start being accepted on November 15th. So you have a few days to get your ideas together if you want to be a presenter possibly at the AWC conference next year. Go ahead and fill out the form, send in your pitches. Am I sending in a pitch? I'm not sure yet. I have ideas in my brain. It's just to pick a good one, right? One that I think would be beneficial to help people. I have this stigma where I tell myself, no one wants to hear from me. No one wants to hear what I've learned. But you know, I've been around for a while. And as you see, I'm still on the journey of becoming a author that earns a full-time income. Why is that? Because I've made a lot of mistakes. So, I don't know. Would people want to hear those mistakes? Maybe. Would it be good enough for a whole conference presentation? I'm not sure, but we'll see. We'll see. I've branded, rebranded. I've changed stuff. I've done stuff I'm definitely not supposed to do. I've learned a lot along the way, right? My first book was published in May of 2019. A lot of people don't know that. Been around for a while. Made a lot of mistakes. And that's my first fiction book, actually. If I'm actually being honest with myself, I published cookbooks and non-fiction books from, I think, 2011. Was it 2011? I don't remember. Back when CreateSpace was a thing, right? Because I was ghostwriting a lot, and so I was also publishing every now and again, but I was not doing things how they were supposed to be done, right? So needless to say, those did nothing for me. They were just like an outlet, and I was like, you know, let's just put it out there. They were all nonfiction. They were all my thoughts. Whatever I would dabble in, I would have put out there, and I did make a few sales, but nothing to run home about, nothing to run home and tell your mom about. So, but yeah, I have made mistakes along the way, and I learned a bunch of things. I know a lot of things. I may not talk what I know, unless you're like, I'm a very open person to an extent. Like, if you come to me and you ask me something, I'll talk your ears off. I talk a lot, right? And if I realize that you're doing something and I think that you may be doing a mistake that I also did, yeah, I will also approach you and let you know, hey, I think that it would be better if you did this, this, and this that way. People who have been in my little circle know this, right? I don't shy away from giving advice, especially if I think it will save you a bunch of money or a bunch of time that I already wasted. So yeah, I may do a pitch, I'm not sure, but if you are interested in doing a pitch, which is the point, November 15th, I'll drop the links below in the description as well, so do that, okay? Do that. Alright, I'm overly chipper today. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I actually feel good for the first time in a while. I've been feeling more like myself, but I'm actually feeling good. I'm not tired, I don't have brain fog. I haven't done much today, which is probably why, but there are not many days in my schedule where I just do nothing, right? Because sometimes things in life they stay in the back of your head. So like, you will think you have bills, you need money, you need to work, you need to do this, and oftentimes than not, you don't take a second to just breathe and let your brain rest. And somebody like me that's going through all of that, plus is in the last stages of doing a marketing course, it's like chaotic up in here, right? But when I do take the rare moments when I do take a few hours to just be quiet, be still, things generally click into place. And today's one of those days. So, yeah, I'm feeling happy. I'm feeling healthy. Those additional pills I was taking seem to be coming out of my system. And yeah, I think I am on the mend. I am prepping up for a brilliant 2024. Things have gone off the rails for everything except for Nano. But it's coming together slowly, and that's okay. I prefer put the work in now to have a brilliant 2024. There may be a few surprises coming from my camp being me, but they're me and my pen names. There may be a few surprises coming soon, but so stay tuned for that. But until I announce that, yeah, I am on track with Nano. I have a lot of worlds. I'm set to probably win Nano this week, but let's not put that out until it actually gets done, because everything can change with me at a drop of a hat. So that's me. How's your Nano going? Let me know in the comments below. A few announcements before I go. I did finally get some stuff up on Ko-fi. So if you are an author, whether you are an established author or you're just starting out and you're looking for covers, now I do have some pre-made covers up there, but honestly, I can work with you to get the cover you want. My covers are very inexpensive because, as I said, I've been around for a while. I know that covers are expensive. So I do put up some pre-order covers, but if you have a specific niche, a specific genre, subgenre that you're publishing in, and you'd like to have a cover, go ahead and check out my Ko-fi or message me on my Ko-fi, or shoot me an email at any one of my emails. My email's on my About page on YouTube. It's also on Ko-fi. You can contact me in any social media. Again, I'm on all over the interwebs at Deidre Writes Romance. I also have Deidre Reads Romance, but that's for like readers. If you want an arc reader, I'm your gal. I like reading. Specifically romance and thriller is what I like. I read all genres, but that's what I like. So if you have like a quick turnaround, and you're in those genres, I'm your girl. And of course, arcs are free, so I don't charge for arc reading. I just like to read, so I'll read, I'll drop a review, or I'll beta read if I have the time. Just reach out. I'm pretty approachable, so I'll reach out and I'll let you know if I can help, and I will. Alright, so that's me for now. If you like what you heard, go ahead and hit that like button. Also, if you love and you like talking about romance, all things romance, maybe even a little thriller, fantasy, I may be going into other genres, guys. I am bored out of my wits sometimes, and I just dabble in a lot of things. I don't publish them because, yeah, that's a whole different brand to take on. And I have a whole lot of stuff going on, but I do have other things, and I do love talking about all genres. So if you just like to write or read and you want to be a part of a community that's welcoming and loving, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and ding that notification bell so you can be notified each and every time I publish or make a community post, as I try to keep you abreast of everything that I learn when I learn it. You'll be seeing my face around a lot of different streams, so stay tuned for that. And I will see you in the next one. Be sure to remain hydrated, save your work, and be kind to yourself and others. Bye, guys!